As my boy would say, time for some boat maintenance. Replacing this thermostat housing with a new one. Where's the other piece at? In here, wrapped in the bread. Get rid of this. There's not even a thermostat in there. And see what we can do. Got my shorts on and had to grab my work boots. All right, we got the old housing off, the bottom and the upper. I put the thermostat in because it actually goes in the housing, not in that. And the regular car would go there, but not on the boat. So now what I'm doing is taking the Brillo pad, and there's remnants of one of the old gaskets. So we'll have to get that off. And we'll put the thermostat on there so just the stuff won't fall. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out. So I was able to get this clamp off. I got a new one here. So that one was easy to get off. I'll just sit that there now. But this one is a bitch. See, I've already screwed it all out. All right, let's get after it. I feel like an idiot because right after I said that, I saw that you could back right out and take it off. I'm the guy that writes the check, not the guy that gets dirty, but when you own a boat, you got to get dirty. So while putting the screwdriver on this, I dropped it. Dropped the screwdriver down in the bilge. Which means I have to get out, go up there, climb through there to get it. I've had too many pancakes in my life to fit through this hole. I'll be back. Those are the two housings. You can see a lot different. This is the original. And you can see inside, they had the lip, and you had to put all these pieces inside because the thermostat needed to sit there. They redesigned them to where the thermostat sits on top, so you don't need any of those extra pieces. Got your new switches. One's for the audio, one's for the water pressure or temperature. One of those. Fucking switches were over $100 each. Boat. Got my gasket, my sealant. I know to put those on both sides. I'm assuming. We'll figure it out, but by the way of the other one not trying to come off when I had to use the steel wool, I'm assuming I need to put the sealant on both sides, but not on the electrical, because that's where the ground is for the switches. All right, so what I did was I got the gasket on, I put the bolts on, put the bottom thermostat on, and put the bolts on to guide it through. I'm gonna let it sit for a quick second before I put the top on, and then I'll let it sit there, and then I'll get the top in these hoses. All right, got the top housing on, or connected to the hoses. The hoses connected to it. Now it's time to take the bolts out and put the gasket on, the top gasket on, and marry the two pieces, and hope we did it right. All right, it's on. Now I need to connect the switches. Will it hold? That'll be a different story. So I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. Start cleaning so it can dry up. I don't know how long it normally takes. And then we'll fire it. Now I'm standing in the starboard bilge. I knew I had a wrench. So when you know your boat, there was a wrench right there. And I needed it. So I had to hop out, coming over here, and look, it was easy to get that screwdriver too. But I noticed that my bottle is low. Last time I used it, it was full. So since I'm here and I'm doing cooling stuff, I'll top it off there in the reservoir. I'll fill it up there, and then we'll see and add to the bottle and go from there. In order to get, I can't get a bottle down there, so I have this funny thing, and I take a red Solo cup, put it under here, and just keep doing it like that. That's how I have to put coolant in, unless I put it in the overflow. All right, technically I should be done. I put coolant in it, got it bolted down, got the switches on, clamps on, coolant in a bottle. That's some of the sediment. Filled it up from the back. So remember the other day I cleaned the bilge? So much for that. So now before I fire it, I want to clean the bilge, get it all nice and clean, so that way if it leaks anywhere, if it sprays, I can see where it's at, where it's going, and then get the engine all cleaned up as well, just so I can, you know, if anything goes anywhere you want to see, you don't want to, you know, mix it up for it already being there. Be back in a sec. Got the blower on, topped off the coolant in that one. Cleaned up the bilge a little bit on that one. Give it a few minutes. I got everything opened up. I'm going to start this fire and we'll see what we got. Don't see any leaks. Been on for a few minutes. Still not all the way up to temperature yet. So 1500 RPMs is my normal cruising speed. Been holding it for about 10 minutes. Temperature gauge will maybe hit 125 and then it'll go right back down. Voltage is good. Time to go to the gas station. Look at that. And no leaks so far. We haven't fired that one yet. No leaks. Let's keep it going for a few more minutes. Starboard holding steady. We are good. Can't wait to put the flip-flops back on. But you can see the aftermath. Me and my Walmart tools got her done. That is a whole lot better. Back to normal. No more work boots. Put the chocolates back on. There are the old parts, both of them, and the trash. Clean up. Let's get on out of here. I think I'll let myself have a soda. Haven't had one in months.